Spoon Podcast with Beth and Jayme. We're back at it.
Yes, we are. Oh my gosh. Bringing my old man laugh.
Yeah, I like it though.
I can't help it.
It's who you are. So embrace.
I hope it's not.
Embrace and enjoy.
Okay.
So it's right after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving this year was interesting for me, at least. I ended the weekend with a muscle relaxer. So that tells you how good things are going.
Which you're currently under the influence of.
No, not yet, but soon. So if I'm loopy, I'm going to say yes, but it's really just me like maybe hopped up on a Tylenol.
Oh, okay.
So I went to the doctor today. I hurt my shoulder putting up a shower curtain because I'm oldish. Geriatric for sure. And I was so like, I couldn't believe that's the thing that did it, because it's like there was no other reasoning to have an injury that I sustained. And again, it's this stupid muscle in my shoulder is sprained or strained or I don't know. But the doctor's like pushing on it. I almost started crying and I was like, please stop being such a wimp. But he did give me a muscle relaxer, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I hope that it just, relaxes it.
I do too. I was like, sir, is this going to make me loopy? He's like, okay, well, don't drive heavy machinery and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, that does not answer my question, because when am I going to take out a forklift? Like, it's not happening.
Well, is a car heavy machinery?
Yeah, he said that after the fact, after he listed like a semi-truck, a boat, all this stuff. I'm like, sir, be serious. Like, I need to know if I can take this now or if I need to wait. But I have a good story because, like, okay, when I say good story, it's not good, but I enjoyed it. So I went to the Target to pick up my prescription. And the doctor's office like, it's ready for you, go. So I go to Target and the pharmacist like, it's not ready for you. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, great. They're like, walk around for 15 minutes, come back. Perfect. I go back. I'm in line. There's two like of the pharmacy workers there and two customers. And I'm up next. And this older lady, she was literally geriatric,
older than us.
By far. At least twice the age. And she's standing behind me and the person leaves, the next in line. And then the worker goes to kind of turn and is like working on other stuff. She's like, just go. I'm like, excuse you, ma'am. And I was like, he's busy. And she's like, oh. And then she starts laughing because I think she had her mask on and she didn't think that I could hear her. So it's like she has lost all sense of like how to human and doesn't realize like, oh no, people can hear me even when I have a mask on.
Right.
So she said it totally under her breath, but like very loud, but clearly not to like actually make me go. And so she got super embarrassed and I just looked at her like, ma'am, this is too much for a Tuesday afternoon.
Did you take the cat backpack?
I did not take the cat backpack because I have an injured arm and she's quite heavy now. She's gained like 3 pounds.
You're going to need a cat stroller or something.
If that happens, we're done.
You could just put that backpack on a stroller or in a cart.
That is too much. And like, Jayme, honestly,
you have that. Are you not going to use it?
I'm going to use it, but it's for like things like walking outside. It's for like going for a walk in the park and having a picnic with my cat outside. Because it has an expandable back, because that's something that we need. And it's more for like taking her to the vet and stuff. Like I'm not gonna be rocking it at the mall, hopefully. But again, if you see me on the street doing those things, call me out. Because we know that's not where I want to be in life.
It isn't?
So, absolutely not.
Then why did you buy the cat back?
Because it was I was just like, I need it. Like, I want to show my cat off to the world.
Part of you does want to be that. Because
I do, but cool. I don't. It's okay. It is not cool at all. But I don't know. I like cat paraphernalia. Like, I just like all the stuff that comes with being a cat owner. Yeah. That's an indoor cat owner.
I can see that.
Yeah. Since you've last been here, there's like 15 new apparatuses for the cat and toys and things. It's a problem.
So are you going to wrap Christmas presents for her?
No. I did buy her a Santa outfit though, so we could take some pictures.
You see how my question's not far off.
I know, but I never thought I was going to be a dress up your cat type of person, but then I was like, it'd be so cute is I can dress her up and wrap some like lights around her and take some cute pictures and send them to my friends and family and be like, hey, you think your life is going good? Look at this picture of my cat.
Yeah. Do you think she's going to let you do that?
Yeah. If I give her some food, I'll bribe her. Like, she's pretty amiable or acclimatable. That is not a word, but I'm going to go with it to that kind of stuff.
I get what you mean. I know what it means.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving, good times.
Yeah. Mine was good too. It was great. We had some family and friends come and we had so much food. The only thing, I did a turkey. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how many turkeys I've cooked in my life. I could probably count them on one hand. So I don't have a ton of turkey baking experience, but I followed the New York Times
fancy
recipe, which it actually wasn't very fancy, but I had to rub salt all over it 2 days before. And put it in a plastic bag and keep it in the fridge, and then flip it over in the fridge. So apparently it's called dry brining, and the salt soaks into the meat or something. I don't really know what it does, but when I took it out of the bag, I mean, you couldn't see any salt, and I had put a lot of really coarse salt on this turkey, and then it disappeared. So, but it clearly went into the juices and the meat of this turkey, because I made gravy from the drippings and did not add any salt. And it was, maybe I did add salt when I put it in I did add a little salt in the flour.
I love it because like your face right now is telling me that you're like thinking of your life choices.
Did I put extra salt? And anyways, my point is that the gravy was extremely salty. And so I put gravy on top of many of my items on my plate. And so it was a very salty meal, but it was delicious. And it was, I mean, we're still eating leftovers.
Oh, geez.
So
yeah, this year I was like, I'm having less leftovers. So my contribution to the family dinner was cornbread stuffing and mac and cheese. And I thought I ruined it because like I prepped everything the night before. I was like so impressed with myself. I've been on it. Like, I don't know what happened to me, but like a flip has switched in my life and I am like full-fledged.
A flip has switched. Yes.
What has happened? A switch has flipped. There we go. It's fine.
It is fine.
Drugs.
Keep going.
Not real drugs, just Tylenol. But anyway, like it was like I was just on it. Like I got everything prepped so fast, and it was just like everything was put together. But I forgot to bring some of my like last minute things that I usually add to the dish when I bake it, and I baked it at someone else's house. And yeah, it was just like it was good, but like I was kind of disappointed. But then I like had it as leftovers the next day, and it was on fire.
Really? Did you add the little extras?
I did.
Okay, there you go.
I added like I didn't have my cornbread stuffing was a little dry because I didn't add enough vegetable sauce, aka vegetable stock.
Yes.
And but it turned out really good. It turned out really good, and I enjoyed. Sorry, I'm dying right now.
You just tried to move.
I accidentally scratched. I accidentally tried to scratch my neck, and my arm was like, Beth, we don't move like that right now. And now I'm in pain, but it's fine.
Geez.
It's cool.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm going to take some medication later and we'll be good. So anyway, I don't know about you, but sometimes like, again, I had a good time with my family. It was fine, but sometimes it can be a little bit much during the holidays. And I'm always trying to figure out ways to set good boundaries and like find those happy moments, even in like stressful family situations. And so it's like, what is your go-to when it's like, oh, this holiday has taken a turn?
I don't know. Did you have any alcohol?
I did not.
That kind of takes the edge off.
That does take the edge off. Yes. Yeah. That's a good one. I need to do more of that in my life. I didn't even think to drink. I was just like, I think because I wanted to be able to leave at any minute, like any moment that I didn't want to drink.
Kind of already on edge.
Going into it, yeah. I was just already like, this is a lot to just do.
I feel like good music makes a difference. And if you can play some kind of game, maybe?
We actually, yes, we did play a game. It was horrible because it was just like Jeopardy trivia type stuff.
Yeah.
But it was my grandpa and he's 103. And so it was just like, I mean, he knows a lot and stuff.
How old your grandpa is.
I know. He's ancient. Like, he's an ancient person. Like, I call him old to his face at this point because I'm like, you are so old. Like, how is this happening that you're 103? But we're playing Jeopardy and stuff, or Jeopardy style questions. And it was good, but like none of us could figure things out. And then
then it wasn't a very fun game.
It was not a fun game. And then I brought my all-time favorite Trivia Pursuit. Like, I love it. I love it so much, and nobody ever plays it with me. And I brought a pop culture version that I used to dominate at, and I haven't played it in years and years. And it's like pop culture from the like 2000s, like the early 2000s. Didn't know anything anymore. I was like, what is this? I just felt
I feel
bad.
like I can relate to that feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe some different games next time would be a good idea. Or music. Did I already say music?
You said music. Well, singing would have been good. Like, we should have done karaoke, but I forgot my karaoke machine. Yes, I have a portable karaoke machine because that's how I choose to live my life. I love that. My brother actually bought me, and his girlfriend bought me a microphone, like one of the TikTok microphones that people have. It's like a handheld mic that just projects you out into the world. I'm like, this needs to be part of my life. Yeah, I do have some cool games, but they're all like games I found on TikTok and stuff that my family's not going to be down with. Like, they're not going to play those things. But maybe for Christmas, I'll definitely have like a playlist ready to go.
Playlist.
Yes.
Alcohol of choice.
I'm going to come ready to drink. Like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in the door, take a shot. Like, take a shot because I know I'm going to be there for an hour.
How far away do they live? Because it's possible you could pregame it.
They live like 10 minutes away, but I don't feel comfortable.
It's probably not a good idea.
No.
Never mind.
Because
edit that out.
Yeah. Well, and
that's bad advice.
We'll take it. Cut. But so I think the walking in, taking a shot, straight up, like, hey guys, I'm here.
You could even bring Jello shots so everyone could take a shot. Although I don't know if everyone needs to drink.
No.
Maybe not Grandpa.
Grandpa drinks a glass of wine every day at 4:00. He's like, is it wine o'clock yet? And he's like,
is that why he's so
old?
I mean,
yeah.
Not that
the man eats bacon, full-fledged bacon every morning, like 2 slices of bacon, 2 eggs fried in bacon grease, and toast every morning for breakfast for the last, 80 years of his life. He told his doctor this. He's like, well, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm not going to have you change your diet, because he was going to try and recommend oatmeal. I was like, no. Grandpa's just fine doing what he does.
Yeah. 103. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. But I think the walking in with a shot or a Jello shot in my pocket and just taking it and then just being like, hey, I'm here. And then I have a guaranteed hour of like good times.
Well, and I think a lot of it too is keeping expectations low. If you have high expectations, then you can get more easily disappointed. And I think if you kind of let those go and just let it be what it's going to be. And I mean, it just depends. It depends on who's there and the dynamic, right?
Absolutely.
So
I'm a big, let's have no expectations going in. I like to set let me say this. I like to have pre-expectations with people. Like, what is our plan for the day? Just so that nobody's like, well, I was thinking we're going to do this, and I was thinking we're going to do that. And then we're both like, but I think, lowering the expectations, drinking, maybe heavily, listening to, I'm just going to make a playlist for myself and put one AirPod in my ear.
There you go.
And cover it with my hair. So then nobody knows what's going on. And I'm just jamming, and it's just fine. I'll just have Eminem and Jay-Z, and just it'll be a hardcore Christmas.
And just bring the stuff that you like to eat, like your treats that you enjoy, and
then it's done.
I mean, I think I have great advice, so
I think that's great advice. All I know is that Christmas needs to be different.
Yeah.
I just want to chill. I feel bad, but we don't have young kids in our family, so opening gifts and stuff, it's not you don't have that thing that kids get with the they just get so excited.
Totally.
But yeah, it's just not the same vibe. I just want to literally just sleep in, have some cinnamon rolls, have an appetizer, maybe a charcuterie board, and just watch Christmas movies that are not gross.
Yeah.
And enjoy my life.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. That's my expectation for Christmas this year. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah. It sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. I also just want to sit around and play video games for hours, which I find that family just does not enjoy watching. They're not hey, Beth, you're going to play video games for 4 hours straight. I'm down to watch.
Yeah. I don't think so. I mean,
they're can we turn the channel? Absolutely not. No, this is what we're doing right now. So, but I try to get back into the spirit of things on Thanksgiving. I came home, I put my Christmas tree up, actually put my Christmas tree up 2 days before Thanksgiving.
You know what? I put my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving as well. And I have never done that before.
Yeah.
In my whole life, I've never put the tree up before Thanksgiving. And for some reason this year, I was I really want to put the tree up. And I did not want to wait.
Yeah.
But it was weird because I still had pumpkins and stuff, on the porch. And I was just going, wait, Thanksgiving is going to happen. So should I keep the pumpkins? And I had some pumpkins inside. So it was this weird in between, I've got Christmas, but I'm still waiting for, Thanksgiving. And then the day before Thanksgiving, I was like a crazy lady decorating for Christmas because I wanted my house. I was no, I'm done with Thanksgiving decor. And so I just was getting everything out and just trying to figure out what I wanted because I've never decorated my house for Christmas before. This is the first holidays that we're having in our house. And I just decided I'm not going to hang on to the pumpkins. They're all going away.
Yeah.
And we're going full on Christmas decor, and we're still having a Thanksgiving meal, and it's going to be decorated for Christmas, and that's it. It was fine. But I had to come to a place where I just made that decision because I was trying to, it felt like a weird in between. I've never done that before.
Yeah. It's too many holidays at the same table.
And because always before it was pumpkin, 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 Thanksgiving, and then literally the day after Thanksgiving, throw all the pumpkins away and bring all the Christmas stuff out. So I don't know. It was just weird for me to do it early this year, but
Yeah. No, I actually did mine on Sunday, the Sunday before Thanksgiving. And I was just like sitting in my house in the afternoon on a Sunday before a work week. And I was like, you know what I want to do right now? I'm going to go get my Christmas tree out. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is not the choice to make right now. But I pulled all my stuff out of my storage and I put the tree up. My cat was like, what is going on? I'm like, I don't even know, but we're just making this happen.
Has she attacked the tree yet?
No, we had a deep conversation about that. And
Good,
so we are
she's
not doing
respecting
that.
the tree so
yes.
far.
She likes to lay under it and look up. And I'm like, you're such a little weirdo, but we're just going to go with it because you're not attacking the tree. But I think my purpose was like, I was really hoping that the 4-day holiday would be like super chill.
Relaxing.
And I didn't want to have to like, I felt like I wanted my tree up like right after Thanksgiving, but then I was like, I don't want to do that after Thanksgiving.
Right.
So I wanted it done. And I'm glad I did because like now my arm's a little broken. And that would be so horrible to try and like dig everything out and all the things.
Right. One-handed. I don't think that would work very well.
No. So anyway, yeah. So there you go. It was a okay-ish holiday. I think next year for Thanksgiving, speaking of lowering our expectations, I want to go all out. Like, I want to have a giant Friendsgiving. I want to have a cornucopia on my table, like with like fruit and harvest vegetables just spilling out. I want like the entire house to be like, this is a lot. Like, I'm going to put Thanksgiving lights up, like orange lights and white lights.
So you're being sarcastic.
No, I want this because
as far as speaking of lowering expectations.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah. I just think it'd be so fun to just do an all out, like,
why not?
Like wildly, like huge Thanksgiving and people like, this is my holiday. Like, I've decided Thanksgiving is going to be my holiday. You know, some people are like spooky people. They love Halloween. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I like it. Christmas. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. But I really love Thanksgiving because it has like all of the fun of Christmas sans gifts, like with friends and family with no pressure.
And food.
Yes.
And all of that. That's true.
Yeah. So there's just like, I don't know, it's just a different vibe.
It's a great holiday.
And there you have it, another episode of Lick the Spoon. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Lick the Spoon Podcast to stay up to date on everything Beth and Jayme. For now, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next week.